EA Sports. It's in the game.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this a jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad in pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see Modesto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, don't make pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep a score.
Hey everybody, it's the coach.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Detroit Lions and the Denver Broncos. This will be fielded at the 8. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. The 20. Touchdown, Detroit. That a 92-yard kick return as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
Quarterback Drew Lock getting ready to go here on offense for the rest of the Denver Broncos. We've seen some good, some bad out of Drew Lock. I guess that's what you would expect, Charles, out of a rookie QB. You know, an example, a little microcosm, if you look at Week 14 and 15. Week 14, really good in a win at Houston. Week 15 in the snow, a real clunker. Team only put up 3 points in a loss at Arrowhead. You think that he's going to be the quarterback 2020 in Denver?
And might I throw in Week 13 with a late comeback against the Chargers at home where they kicked the game-winning field goal. What a way to get started. I do think he'll be the starter Week 1, 2020. Rolling the dice year in and year out on a quarterback is tough to do. They spent capital last year, second round, getting Drew Lock, where many thought he would be a first-rounder. Yes, he'll have his ups and downs here down the stretch. We know that. But at the same time, I do think there's an investment there. I do think there's potential there. And you're asking me to predict? I'm saying Drew Lock takes the first snap in 2020 for the Denver Broncos.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Lock. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Agnew now to return. Fights off the defender. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 outlaw.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's going to be caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jesse James, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
Prater for the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Broncos offense again, CD. And if you look at the year, we talked about Drew Lock and quarterback, but just the team collectively, it'll be the fourth straight season without playoffs in the Mile High City since they won Super Bowl 50 and Peyton Manning retired. This year, a slow start really doomed them. They began the year 0-4. A couple of those losses were close by 2 points, but defensively, they also lost Bradley Chubb. Of course, Joe Flacco goes down, so they had some adversity this season.
They certainly did, and they were rebuilding anyway. Brand new head coach and Vic Fangio had to rebuild the offensive line. A lot of things just didn't come together well. I thought they showed a lot of grit throughout the season and how they played. You mentioned some of those close losses. This is a team that has something to build on, but I'm still stuck on the fact that it's been 4 straight years without playoff football in Denver. That's stunning to me.
It is, and you can point to the quarterback position, right? Since Manning, all the volatility at that position, they really haven't had a lot of continuity.
In a lot of ways, they wasted a great defense during that 4-year stretch.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it's third down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now a play fake here on first down. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. And now running right through it. It's a big play there for the Lions. 44 yards. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? That they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays,
down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Detroit.